Your assignment for Wednesday is to practice interacting with poetry, and we interact with poetry by taking annotations or notes. So our directions here tell you to read the following poem and use the annotation guide provided to interact with the poem to help you build understanding. You may have to read this poem more than once. Here's our annotation guide right here to the right. We have circles. You will use circles for words or phrases you do not know. You're going to look up the meaning of those words and write them in the boxes provided on the slide. You'll use stars to identify figurative language. And then in the box provided, you'll tell us what kind of figurative language that is. What is that an example of? You'll use a box for repeated phrases. And then you'll use a cloud for when this line or a couple of lines make you think of something. What does it remind you of? Or this happened to you one time. That's when you'll use a cloud. So how are we going to annotate? You're going to drag and drop the symbols next to the lines and then explain your thinking in the box provided. We want at least one annotation per slide. Okay, so that means one symbol dragged over, and then you need to explain that one symbol per slide. If you want to do more, you can. So let's see where our assignment actually starts. Slide 2 is our title slide, and then slide 3 is where the assignment starts. We have our poem here. If you scroll over to the margins, you have your annotation guide, and then we have these symbols here that we provided for you. So if I wanted to say, I will rise is being repeated, then my repeated phrases are my box. So I will drag the box over next to I will rise. And then where it says type your explanation here, I will highlight all of this. And I will type I will rise is repeated in this poem, period. Make sure you're writing in complete sentences, okay? And you're going to do this for slide 4, one annotation. That means using one symbol, one explanation. Slide 5, slide 6, and slide 7, okay? So we should have an annotation on each and an explanation for each. If you guys need help, let